Hi there boys and girls, going to do another guitar creativity video with you today, and what I want you to consider is the idea of being clear on what your objectives are, what your learning goals are, what your learning objectives are when it comes to the guitar or anything in life. It's easy to get carried away with playing and just noodling around and not focusing in on what it is you want to do with the instrument. And when you're starting out, you might not necessarily know what your goals are or what the problems are that you need to develop, which is why, and I always advocate this, having a real world teacher can be a godsend. And even if you have them for a few lessons, you know, that can point you in different directions and give you ideas about the things that you need to focus on. Now, if you're a more intermediate or more advanced, you know, the same thing can be really, really useful to get some pinpointers. But as you do get more advanced, you will start to focusing hopefully about the problems that you're having with your playing and where you need to work. And these are the objectives that you might need to set and work on, and they will be a bit more specific. But if we focus back to when we're starting out playing or when we are developing our playing, having goals, having objectives is a really great thing. Now, I'm a little bit cautious these days about setting grand goals because, you know, everyone talks about goals. It's a big thing in business, it's a big thing in the world and education. Set your goals. What I would really encourage you to do is be clear in that goal and really think deep. And this is something different. This is, you know, this is what guitar creativity is all about. All my concepts, I can teach you how to do XYZ on the guitar. There's a bazillion lessons out there, but what I try to do that's differently in teaching is really getting you to think about yourself, think really outside of the box when it comes to guitar playing and how that can really help you develop and bringing techniques from other disciplines and other ways of thinking into your guitar playing, which other areas use successfully to train people. Now, one of the crucial things here is trying to be honest with yourself. Try and be honest about what it is you want to achieve. Now, do you just want to be in a pub band? That's fine. Do you just want to play a few songs for your family? Do you want to blow the minds off of people? Do you want to be a virtuoso? Do you just want to be able to play a certain songs? These are all valid. They are totally and utterly valid, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. But the approach to them is very different. And what I find happens is if you're not clear in what your objectives are to start out with, and of course, bear in mind that, you know, if you're trying to climb a mountain, if that's your goal to climb Mount Everest, you've got a lot of steps in between. If you've never climbed before, then that's the long-term goal, but you need to make a small step before you even get close to doing that. And the first step might even be just buying some mountain climbing shoes. That's step one. Signing up to climb a small peak in the country that you're in. You know, these are all valid progressions and these are all objectives, and you need to be clear about these objectives, or at least have someone specifically tell you about the objectives and help you find clarity in them. Now, going back to the guitar, if you are, all you're wanting to do is play a few songs for your friends and family, or maybe get up on stage and knock something out, the approach you take to that is very different than if you are trying to write a guitar album or you want to be able to shred your minds off. And this is where the clarity of mind comes into play. If you know what you're trying to do and if you're honest with what you're trying to do, you will achieve that goal sooner because you can focus in and hone in on what it is you need to do, what it is that you need to focus on, and what it is you need to develop. And when you have these clear objectives, and when you're clear about your objectives, you will find that you get to the position of your goal a lot quicker because you're not distracted by all the other things you could be doing, all the other videos on YouTube telling you how to shred, because you're shredding away and it's like, actually, I want to do this. This is my objective. I need to just be able to play some chords. That's all I want to do. I don't need to know any of this other stuff yet. Because once you meet that objective of being able to play a few chords, hopefully you will be inspired, hopefully you will not be put off, and that will encourage you to find a new objective. It's like, I've played a couple of songs now, maybe I want to play some lead. Or I can shred now, actually maybe I want to become a rhythm player because actually that's where it's happening. these are all things that come when you meet an objective. But if you're trying to do everything, if you aren't clear on your objectives, you're just going to be scrambling around all over the place, and you're really going to struggle to even achieve any objectives. And when you don't get somewhere, or you don't feel you're getting somewhere, then it's easy to be put off, and it's easy to get distracted and never complete. And I've done a video recently on the importance of finishing. So it helps you write them down, but make objectives small, make goals small, then they're achievable, and be honest with yourself. I hope you found that useful. If you've got any questions, please drop me a line in the box below, and I look forward to hearing you. And all it's left for me to say is catch you later. Hi there, boys and girls, Brucey here. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it useful. If you're a guitar player, please do check out my guitar creativity book. You can see a link here. It's packed full, jammed full of different types of lessons which are going to get you thinking outside the box, thinking differently about the guitar, thinking about your approach to the guitar. Very much in line with some of the lessons I've got on my channel, so please do check out the book. And if you don't want to check out the book, then click subscribe and get more free content from me. Catch you later.